Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Do you see the numbers on this screen? Do you really think that you can grow your account subscriber base by over 600,000 in a single day? I know how cool that sounds. I know how awesome that sounds. I know how much you would probably like that. But let me show you something. And this is going to blow your mind. This guy, he freaking has grown his subscribers by over 600,000 in a single day. And already 58,000. It's only 8:20 a.m. Pacific time here. So unfortunately, I can't tell you how to do that because the methods used to grow that account are probably not ethical or legal for that matter. But what I'm going to do throughout the course of this video is show you how you can do it and how to become an influencer and the things that really matter in terms of viewership, engagement, monetization, all those awesome things that I know you want to know about. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is growth tactics. Now, I always ask myself, if you do not have a viewership or engagement, why are you even thinking about monetization? I mean, you really shouldn't be. If your account subscriber base is under 10,000, and maybe you have a bigger one elsewhere, like on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, you can't really monetize in the same way via AdSense or ads. Not yet. Facebook is talking about unveiling something like that. However, again, if you're not at that point, why are you even thinking about monetizing? You should be focusing on growing your viewership, increasing your engagement, making sure you're optimizing those efforts and those areas. Then you can start to worry about monetization because it's going to help you in the long run, trust me. Now, I know some people may not really know how to do those things, so the good news for you is I have a great way to help you do that, but that's not what this video is about. What I want to focus on, again, is the different things that you can look into and learn about on how to become an influencer and the mistakes that people often make doing so. The second thing is content. People always think that content has to do with the quality of their video, whether or not it's entertaining enough, whether or not you do some crazy stuff that makes people stay watching. You know, there's really a variety of methods and opinions and tactics when it comes to content creation and adding value to people's lives. What I always ask myself is this a video that I would want to watch and that I receive value from? Now, unfortunately, we live in a day and age where people will associate entertainment with value given. And so while your video may be very valuable in terms of the information provided, it's not entertaining. You know, you have to show your nipple or something like that. Okay, so the content, right? I mean, you guys are probably thinking that you need to focus specifically on the video content itself. But people often overlook the two most important things were actually not in fact the video content, but the title and the thumbnail. If you are not spending time thinking about how to make those as best as they possibly can be, how do you expect people to find your content and think it's compelling enough to watch it? If you saw your title and your thumbnail in your feed as you're scrolling down YouTube, would you want to click on it? Does it sound interesting? Does it sound compelling? Does it sound like something that would be worth your time to watch? Because if it doesn't, I'm sorry, but no one's going to watch it. The third thing is consistency. It's really a self-explanatory term, but a lot of people will think that they just need to go and publish a video here and there and hey, they're gonna have subscribers overnight. But I'm sorry, again, that's not how things work. You need to be consistent in publishing your content, and even better yet, provide your viewers and subscribers a schedule as to when you expect to release your content. So let's imagine that you're watching Game of Thrones or Walking Dead or Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, I don't know what you watch, whatever it is. But you do not know when the next episode is going to be. You have to guess. So unless you're a magician or a psychic, probably not going to work out too well for you. Just make sure that you provide your audience a schedule that they can expect to see content on, because especially if you have a decent amount of viewers and a decent amount of subscribers, that means that people like to watch you. They like to watch and learn from you. Whatever value you're providing in your video, they like to see that. So make sure you tell them when you plan to post content so they can actually engage with you more. Okay? That's the third thing. The fourth thing I want to talk about is people giving up. And that really has to do with consistency as well. I mean, people will often think, again, that they're just going to go and publish a few videos and the next thing you know, they're famous. You know, they've hit it big, they got that 1,000,000 views, they got that 100,000 subscribers. Now they're going to go and live the good life. Do I really need to get into this? Do you really need me to explain to you why it's important not to give up. Well, why don't I just do it briefly, just in case no one has ever told you. If you are tired of starting over, then don't give up. If you are tired of constantly having to go through the same problems and overcome the same obstacles, then stop giving up. If you're tired of things never coming to fruition because it seems like they just don't work, it's probably because you keep giving up, okay? Let me just give you an example here as far as giving up in consistency are concerned. So take this example for a second. Let's say you want some popcorn and you go to put that popcorn in the microwave and you're like, hey, I want this popcorn to be done right now. I mean, I'm hungry, you know? So you put it in the microwave, it says it's gonna take 90 seconds. But what happens? You take it out in 30 seconds. You're like, hey, it hasn't popped yet. Well, of course it hasn't. It's supposed to take 90 seconds. So you wait another 15 seconds and you take it out of the microwave. And guess what? It's still not popped. Yeah, no kidding. So you put it back in for another 15 seconds. Hey, a minute has passed. That's awesome. But you still need another 30 seconds. If you keep taking the popcorn out, it is not going to pop. It is only in due time, when you give it the time it needs, will the popcorn pop and you can enjoy buttery, salty goodness. Okay? So that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing is analysis paralysis. Now, a lot of people will think that they need to spend so much time and so much effort to go and make this perfect video because they think, if I make this one video, this video is going to take me to the good life. I'm going to go to the promised land and I will be living in the land of milk and honey, you know, whatever that means. But honestly, that's just lying to yourself, okay? So don't lie to yourself. So the last thing I was going to cover, which is really not that important and you shouldn't spend any time looking into unless you are already have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and you're really looking for that next step, which if you are, by the way, let's get in touch because I'm sure we can work together on something. Multi-channel networks. People spend so much time looking into these multi-channel networks like Maker, for instance, and think that they need these people to help them. But in reality, unless you're going to find a really good one, like the MobileMedia.network, then you really shouldn't spend that much time looking into these people that are probably just going to take a percentage of your ad revenue for all the hard work that you're doing and not provide you any resources to help you along the way or negotiate deals or do anything. I mean, if you're going to find a multi-channel network to partner up with, they should be just that. They should be a partner and they should help you. They should bring value. They should provide resources. They should do their part in the partnership to actually make it worthwhile. And if they're not, again, why are you even partnering with them? I actually wanted to cover something else that's super important, but we're already at 10 minutes here, you guys, and I don't want to spend all day talking to the camera, looking at you, trying to come up with funny jokes on the spot. This is harder than it looks, so I'll see you in the next